Alright, so happy Monday. Today is June 2nd and we are still in balance. One thing to note is that we've been making lower highs and lower lows for the last couple sessions, and we are opening right around value area low from Friday. So I mean, this market is just waiting for whatever's next piece of information to make the next move. So bulls want to take May's high, which is at 59.8750. Bears want to fill this gap that we left from mid-May and come back to this area, this yearly point of control, and retest this, all these moving averages down here, I believe. So we do have some support right where the gap is, but I think we're just gonna chop around until whatever the next report is, either some tariffs news or the unemployment numbers come out, or something along those lines. So for today, looking at value from Friday to see how the reaction is right there. We're trading right there at value area low, so above 58.92. if we hold that, then looking for a move into through value. First target will be the overnight high, then the point of control, and then from there value area high, which is at 59.28. Then above that, look to see if we can continue breaking above the high from Friday, and then target that previous week's high, where we should see some sellers. And if we don't, if they're able to break that high, then looking for a retest of that high from May, and then from there above May's high, then we had these previous targets, and then a retest of this overnight highs, which from May 29, which almost hit our 60.11 target. So if we break this May's highs, then just look for this 60.11 area. Below this scenario below is the, I mean, I've been giving it for a few days already, because we haven't been able to get there. But same thing, that weekly settlement keeps being a magnet in the case that we fill the gap 58.15, but that only if we take the overnight lows. Not interested in any shorts until we don't get below that these lows.
Time we get the Canadian manufacturing PMI by 45.3.
NQ, similar structure, but the high from NQ from Thursday broke the previous week's high. So in comparison to ES that had an inside week, this high broke the previous week's high on NQ. So that's one thing to keep in mind, and it also filled this gap right here. So still this range, fade the edges. Same thing, holding above 21 to 30. Targets value area high at 21,400. And the target above, if we break May's high, is 21,735. Alright, let's see what else. Crude, it did what I said last week. which is trading this whole range, retested the low side of the range, went back to the 63, and now it looks like it wants to break above this resistance area. And if we hold above 64, the first target is here, 64.90. If we break that, then 65.70 is the next target, and then the ultimate target is the yearly VWAP, which is a 67.60. If we fail to hold here, back to 62. And gold also, same as I mentioned last Friday, held this area and now going back through this whole range. And I said on Friday that we were gonna get to the 3400 area, and we're almost there. From there I expect to see some sellers at 3400, but if we break through this area, then look for 3428. Alright, we have PMI at 945 and ISM PMI at 10, and then Fed speaking at 10:15, and a couple of bill auctions and more Fed speaking in the afternoon. So, but I think the thing to watch this week is the job numbers, so keep an eye on those. Alright, good luck, and don't forget to like and subscribe.